Good morning, Prathamesh. Can you listen? Speak. Can you listen, Prathamesh? Okay. So today, as per your request, I am going to teach percentages. If you have any clarification, you can give message. Otherwise, I will give you microphone. But you have to use microphone properly. Okay. Whenever you want to speak, you can put on the microphone from your side and speak. Kasak, you can switch off your microphone. Whenever you want, you can speak. Okay. There will be a green button, microphone symbol. On that you have to switch off, Kasak. You did not switch off. Okay. If you are silent, if your microphone is on, if you have headphones, I don't have any problem. Okay. Now, percentage, before you know about the percentage, you should know about a ratio. Ratio means comparing two quantities. Okay, is a comparison. Right? We write the ratio like this, A is to B. Every ratio, we can write it as a fraction also. Right? A is to B, you can write as a fraction also, A upon B. Suppose 3 is to 4 is there, the fractional representation of the ratio is 3 upon 4. Right? So, if the denominator is 100, that means if the 4 is 100, like for example, 3 by 100, then we call this as percentage, percent. Cent means 100. Okay. Cent means 100. So percent. That means if the second number is 100, then we call it as a percentage. Percent. Cent means 100. So percentage, it is a representation of, or is a comparison of two fractions, two quantities. Okay. So if the denominator, if you convert it to 100, then you will be getting percentage. We denote this as 3%. This is the percentage symbol. Okay. So percentage means per 100, and if the denominator is 100, we call almost as a percentage. Right. Then how to convert into the percentage? For example, you have a ratio. Right? You have a ratio 3 is to 4. How to convert into percentage? That means first you write it as a fraction, 3 upon 4. Okay? And then multiply with 100. And then you will be getting this 4 will cut in 25. It is equal to 75%. That means if you want to convert a fraction into a percentage, you have to you have to multiply with 100. Okay, you have to multiply with 100. Let me do one more question here. Suppose if it is 5 is to 3 is there. So you convert this into fraction 5 upon 3 and multiply with 100, and then 500 by 3 will be percentage. Okay. So this is how to convert a ratio into percentage. The same way, how to convert a fraction into percentage. Same, because all the ratios will be considered as fractions. Okay, but still, let me tell you, for example, 2 by 5 is there. How to convert this into percentage? Very simple. You just multiply with the 100. So what you are going to get, this it will cancel in 20 times and it is 40%. Right? So how it is possible? You take 40 by 100, simplify it, you will be getting 25. See, if you simplify this fraction, you will be getting, if you simplify this percentage, 40% means 40 by 100. So if you simplify this fraction, you should get the question. Here also 75% is there, for example. So 75% means 75 by 100. 25 table will go 3 and 4. So this is how a fraction is getting converted to percentage, right? Then how do you convert a decimal into percentage? Decimal number to percentage, decimals to percentage. Let us take an example here, right? 2.12 is there. We have to read it as 2.12, 2 decimal 12. So many of you are reading this as 2.12. If you are reading this as 2.12, then that is 100% wrong. Okay. So you cannot read this as 2.12. It is read as 2.12. Then how to convert this into percentage? First you convert this into a fraction. Remove the decimal place. So 2 decimal place you are removing, so you will be getting 100. If 1 decimal place is to be removed, suppose 3.1 is there, then what happened? 31 by 100, sorry 10. If 3 places are there, 7.328, then 7328, remove the decimal and divided by 1000. 3 decimal places, 3 zeros. Okay. So then we have converted decimal into fraction, and you already know how to convert a fraction into decimal place. Sorry, how do you convert a fraction into percentage? How? Very simple. You just multiply with 100. So if you just multiply with 100, what happened? You will be getting cancelled, and it is 212 percentage. So sometimes it will be getting like that also. You don't worry. Sir, 100 percentage means it's less than 100. Not necessarily. You can have it more also. So then how it is to be converted? 31 by 10 into 100. So 1010 cancel. It is equal to 310%. Okay. So into 100. So two zeros will get cancelled. So then 732.8%. So this is how a decimal is to be converted. If you have observed, you must have observed on all these things, what we are doing it, we are just doing it, converting all the things into fractions, and then we are multiplying with 100 and we are getting it. Okay. So then in the first case, what we have learned, a ratio to percentage. And in the second case, how you have learned fraction to percentage. And the third case, decimal to percentage. In all the things, you have converted everything into a fraction. This is already a fraction. Okay? This is a fraction. Okay? So now, how do you do ulta? Hey, good morning, Vidhi. You are late. So already it is telecasted, it is getting broadcasted in YouTube. If you could have subscribed our channel, you will be getting alert. So subscribe our channel, YouTube channel, so that you will be getting alerts. And send the same link and pass on the information to your friends also, so that many people will be getting benefited. So subscribe our channel. Okay. So then let me go to the another concept. The same way, how to convert into percentage into a ratio or a fraction or a decimal. Same thing. How we have done the first two, three, this reverse procedure. Reverse procedure. So just I will be giving you one example, right? For example, 5% is there. How to convert into ratio? 5:100, which is equal to 1:20. This is ratio. Okay. So then what is the fraction? 5/100, 1/20. How do you convert into decimal? 5/100, which is equal to 0.05. That means two zeros are there. You have to keep two decimal places. So one place is already 5. So in the other place you have to keep 0. So two zeros, two decimal places should be there. You have to remember like that, one decimal place, 1 0. Two decimal places, 2 0. It's very simple, right? So let me go to a little advantage. Okay, that means ascending and descending order that you can do it, but let me go to this next. Right, Ravi got 20 marks out of 30 in maths. Find percentage. So then, see, there is a subject maths. In subject maths, Ravi got 20 out of 30. So first convert this equation into fraction, 20 out of 30. And then how to convert, this is a fraction. How to convert this into a percentage? We have already done, multiply with 100. So 10 cancel. So then how much is this? 200 by 3, which is equal to 6 2 by 3 percentage. You can put the answer in the put the answer into either mixed fraction or decimal. Now tell me, you have any doubts? I will just clear you. You can open your microphones and ask whatever doubts you have. You have any doubts, or shall I proceed with my explanation? You can speak out. Shall I proceed with my explanation? Anish Talreja? Hi, are you sleeping? Sahil? Kasak?
Yes, sir.
Are you sleeping?
No, sir.
Okay, shall I continue?
Yes.
Okay, right. Next, we will go into the little bigger problems. Okay, little bigger problems. Let me do from your exercise only. Exercise number 13. You can keep your textbooks in front of you. Exercise 13. Okay. Now, first one into percentage, mixer. All these things I have done. Right? Ascending order I did not do. Question number 8 I will do it. Okay. What is find? Find in this the toughest problem only I will be doing. 2 by 3 percentage of 6,000 rupees. Okay. 6,000 rupees. So that means half means you have to write into. This rupees 6,000, let us not write any unit 6,000. And then you have to write this into fraction. How much is this? 2 by 3. Percentage means denominator 100 should be there. Already denominator 3 is there. 100 means 2 zeros will come. That's it. 2 by 3 percentage means 2 by 300. And 2 zeros will get cancelled. And this 3 also will get cancelled in the 60, 20 times, and which is equal to 40. So 2 by 3 percentage of 6,000 is equal to 40. Okay. So, and fifth question also, fifth bit also I will be doing 20% of 350 kilometers. So then how much? 20 by 100. 20% means 20 by 100. Half means into and 350 kilometers. So 1 cancel and 1 0 also cancelled. So then 2 into 35, 75. So 75. Don't write percentage again because 20% of this is equal to 75. So 75 kilometers in the answer. You better write whatever the percentage. Anybody having doubt? Somebody is
Sir, it is 70%.
huh?
It is 70 kilometers, not 75.
Very good. You are right. Okay. Next, question number 9 also I will be doing here only. Question number 9. What percentage of 90? Hey, switch off the microphone. एक बार स्विच ऑन करके स्विच ऑफ करो. हेलो. साउंड कम करो नहीं तो. Right. What percentage of 90 is 54. This is question number 9, first bit. What percentage? Let us say X percentage. Half means into 90 is equal to 54. Okay. So X by 100 into 90 is equal to 54. So X is equal to 54. This 100 will go up and this 90 will come down. 1 0 will cancel. 9 in 54, 6, which is equal to 60. I will be telling you again. 100 is in the denominator, it will go into the numerator side. 90 is in the numerator, it will come to the denominator. Okay? Otherwise, x into 90, I will be doing the rest of the procedure like 90x by 100. Okay? So, this is equal to 54. Now, we want only x. Then x is equal to 54 into this 90 by 100 should be sent to other side. It will become 100 by 90. 1 0 1 0 cancel. This we can cancel. So simplification I did at the end. You can do here also. You can do cancellation here also. But I prefer at the end. Okay. This question is very, very important. This type of questions are very, very important. So please all of you learn nicely this question. Okay, now let us go to 14th question. If you are having any choice, you can ask me the question, I will be explaining that question. So 14th question, 40% of population of a town is equal to men and 35% are women and remaining are children. Children are remaining. If you can see 40%, 35%, 75%. And what should be the children? 25%. Okay, you can simply do like this. But so then this 25% population we don't know. Let's say population is equal to X. Population is equal to X. Then how many men are there? How many men are there? 40%. So 40% of X. And women 35% of X. And children 2000. I am not using this 25%. So then men plus women plus children is equal to X. This is the total population. So then 40% of X. Okay, that means 40x by 100. I can write like this 40x by 100. And this is 35x by 100. And this is, leave it like that. So 35x by 100 plus 2000 is equal to x. So you can do it the other way also. 25% of x is equal to 2000. Even this is also correct. Whatever the method you want to do, you can do it. So 75x by 100 minus x is equal to, otherwise plus 2000 is equal to x. Okay, you have to find out the value of x. So here 25 by 100 into x is equal to 2000. and x is equal to 2000 into this 2500. If it goes other side, it will become 100 by 25. So this will be cancelling. So total population is equal to, okay, this is another way. If you simplify this, even here also you will be getting like that. Okay, take LCM, cross multiply, all these things if you do now, you will be getting the same answer. Right? Any doubts in this? I think some of you are unable to come into online. Say if you are all interested, if some people are interested, you can come offline also. Say 5:30, anyhow I am sitting, you can come offline also. Because nowadays it's not very cold, you can come. So now I will continue this exercise tomorrow. You come with the doubts. Okay? Bye for today.